With more than 2 million downloads, this is your number one source for true crime coverage in America. This is Murder in the Morning with Tony Bruschi and Stacey Cole.
From the Hit Killers Podcast, Murder in the Morning.
Things just keep going awry for Robert Tellis, a very expressive bald man that is being charged and tried for the murder of Clark County journalist Jeff German. A critical phase in this prosecution getting underway this week as it starts to rest its case. And we're going to see the defense come up here. This week's testimony focused on evidence collecting and evidence collected during the investigation, particularly the steps taken by law enforcement to tie Tellis to the crime. One of the key pieces presented were a series of text messages. So add this on top of, the footage, basically, of Tellis in the blaze orange and the big sun hat, and then going over into German's yard and murdering him. If you needed more, there's more.
There's more. Yeah, we've got it for you.
Yeah. The messages exchanged between Tellis and his colleague Roberta Lee-Kennett after German's death. The message highlighted Tellis's concern about the similarities between his vehicle and the one identified as the suspect vehicle. Quote, "I am very worried," Lee-Kennett texted, to which Tellis responded, "My car has all matching wheel patterns." The exchange concluded with Lee-Kennett noting, "Fuck, your car is identical." The prosecution then called Christy Baxter, crime scene analyst and supervisor for LVMPD. Baxter described the evidence collection process at the scene of German's murder, including the handling of DNA swabs and blood samples. She also recounted photographing Tellis's office during the investigation, with these images then shown to the jury. A significant portion of the day's testimony came from Matthew Hovanes, a digital forensic expert who discussed the extraction of data from Tellis's Google Pixie smartphone. Hovanes revealed that Tellis has repeatedly searched for information related, and here we go. This is where it all goes. Digital footprint related to Jeff German, including viewing his residence on Google Maps and Google Street View. He presented evidence showing that Tellis' phone stored 132 Street View images of German's home, viewed approximately 20 days before the murder. Let's take a listen to that testimony.
How many images relating to Google Map images were tagged for this report?
132.
So that signifies that there was 132 images found in his phone related to this particular topic?
That were tagged, yes.
Okay.
That were tagged. Those are just the ones that were tagged. But wait, there's more. Let's take a listen.
Street view of a house.
Okay. Is this image pulled out of Mr. Tellis's phone?
Yes.
And again, the dates on these were August 12th of 2022.
Yes.
So that's roughly, my math is usually terrible, about 20 days before Mr. German is killed. If it's September 2nd. Am I doing that math right? I feel like I am.
It sounds close.
Sounds close? Okay. In this photograph, what does that appear to be? Right above the street address on the house?
Appears to be a solar-powered security camera.
And that was inside Mr. Tellis's phone.
The image, yes.
Are these images that came out of this extraction?
Yes. 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 Yes.
During cross-examination, Draskevich questioned the possibility of Tellis's phone being hacked, a theory that Hovanes dismissed due to lack of supporting evidence. The prosecution emphasized that the search for Gurman's residence occurred on Tellus's work computer during office hours, including a preoccupation, or indicating rather that preoccupation with a journalist. The court then heard from LVMPD homicide detective Justine Gatiss, who provided a comprehensive account of the investigation into Gurman's death. Let's take a listen.
And this includes messaging between Mr. Tellus and Mr. Gurman.
Correct.
I want to move to page 4. Can you see that on your screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay. The date of that message is what?
May 15th, 2022.
Okay. And so it kind of corresponds with one of the news articles? Is that yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what does it say?
It says that I don't know what to say. I told you about how much this has all impacted me. You heard from employees who are being harassed by these people. Provided you proved that I was doing my best to actually smooth things over after I had to make hard decisions, still you wrote an article that makes it sound like I'm the guilty one. That was not fair or balanced.
And then there's another message here in the middle.
He says, I'm very distraught right now. Clearly, there are typos in my message.
And then there's one towards the bottom.
Yeah, and it's still the same day, May 15th, 2022. It says, I've done so much for that office. I told you that I've been followed and that I caught Rita following me. You decided to take it on her word that she wasn't. However, clearly she was. It seems to me that you valued sensationalism or the value of a potential takedown than actually telling the truth. Thank you for helping him to drop more pressure on my life.
Gatiss,
Motive.
yeah, Gatiss detailed how her team followed up on the tips, including ones that suggested Tellus as the actual suspect as well.
Did you look at his search history of news articles?
Yes, I did.
And generally, were there searches regarding Mr. Gurman and himself?
Yes, there were.
This is States 356. And that's part of the search criteria, Jeffrey Gurman, Las Vegas.
Correct.
And so you would have noted that as you examined the phone.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you also look to the phone to see if you could find items of clothing?
Yes, I did.
I'm putting on the overhead States 360. Do you recognize, well, it's been admitted as 360.
Yes.
Do you recognize what that is?
Yes, I do.
Is that an extraction report from Mr. Tellus's phone?
That's correct.
And what are those thumbnail pictures that we see?
Like, what is the actual image of?
Yep.
It is an image of a gray Nike shoe with a black and white on it. There's also a rock climbing shoe in that image, and it looks like an ankle and a sock, like as if somebody was just switching out their shoes.
And that was found in Mr. Tellus's phone?
Correct.
And does this appear to be a bigger version than the thumbnail version?
Yes.
Now, why was that significant?
Because those shoes are identical to the ones that the suspect wore as he was walking in the neighborhood on video.
Okay, and those shoes were they found somewhere too?
That is correct.
Where were they found?
Those shoes were found inside Rob Tejas' house, and one of them was cut up into pieces.
And this is States 228. That appears to be the shoe?
Yes, ma'am.
And those were tested for DNA as well, correct?
Correct.
She also described the discovery of foreign DNA under Gurman's fingernails, which eventually led to Tellis being stopped for a sample. The defense sought to undermine the prosecution's case by pointing out the deletion of a body camera video from Tellis's traffic stop. Draskovic argued that the deletion was significant, but Gates clarified that it was an automated system process and not a deliberate act by investigators. You know, I keep trying to go, who does Tellis look like? He looks like a bald Charlie McCarthy doll.
Oh,
Just
interesting.
The expressions, it's just very, or that the little thing where you take the magnet and the little, black.
The mustache?
The mustache guy, the bald guy that you would move the stuff around on. Yeah, it kind of looks like that too. And not just because he's bald. I'm bald, but bald people look different. And everybody looks at us as being the same. But but no, this guy. There's just something about his animation in this that's just creepy and weird. Like it's like learning all the information for the first time. It's like, and you're the one who fucking did this.
I don't know how he's not the one. He just seems like he's the one who did this. You're talking about the Woolly Willy magnetic.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. It's Woolly Willy come to life. It's what it is.
Yeah.
We should have called it the Woolly Willy murder trial. People would have been like a lot more like, oh yeah, that guy. I know exactly what you're talking about.
100%. I've said this before. I know we have to go through the motions here. I just don't know why he didn't take a plea deal. This is just, dude, we got you. We've got you.
It just seems.
If he didn't do it, I don't know who the fuck did.
I don't know. I mean, this is just beyond. I mean, it's in his search histories. It's all these places. It's everything. And it's just done callously and stupidly and sloppily. And it's all par for the course. I mean,
he should have known better. The guy's an attorney.
That's a little scary thought right there. That's a big scary thought right there. Maybe we need to take a little closer look at who gets to pass the bar if this guy is an attorney.
Let's be honest. Nothing kills the thrill of a good murder mystery like a commercial for laundry detergent. It's like someone slapping a closed sign on your favorite dive bar. But you're not here for that, are you? You're here for the good stuff. So ditch the ads and upgrade to True Crime Today Premium Plus on Apple Podcasts. With True Crime Today Premium Plus, you get your crime straight. No chaser. Commercial free with extended interviews and early access. It's like getting the bartender's special when the bar's already closed. Search for True Crime Today Premium Plus on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe and drink it all in.